It was a normal day. The sun was shining. The wind rustled through ancient forests, and dinosaurs, giant, majestic creatures, walked the earth as they had for millions of years. And then, in the blink of an eye, it was all over. No warning. No second chances. Just silence, fire, and extinction. But what could possibly wipe out an entire world? To answer that, we have to look up, not down. Because the thing that ended the reign of the dinosaurs didn't come from Earth. It came from the stars. 66 million years ago, a massive asteroid was drifting through the cold, dark vacuum of space. It had been traveling for millions of years, unnoticed, untouched, until one day, it changed course. Whether pulled by gravity or nudged by some ancient cosmic collision, it found itself heading toward a small blue planet. Earth. The asteroid was 10 kilometers wide, larger than Mount Everest. It wasn't just a rock. It was a planet killer, and it was moving at more than 70,000 kilometers per hour. As it tore through the atmosphere, it lit up the sky with a brightness greater than 1,000 suns. Animals on the surface may have looked up for just a moment, unaware they were witnessing the last sunrise of their world. Then, impact. The asteroid struck what is now the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico with unimaginable force. The explosion released more energy than every nuclear bomb ever built, combined. It vaporized everything for hundreds of kilometers in every direction. A crater over 180 kilometers wide was blasted into the earth, and molten rock, debris, and dust were hurled into the sky and beyond. But that was only the beginning. Fires ignited across entire continents. Trees exploded into flame. Ash filled the air. Debris rained down like fire from the heavens. And then came the waves. Tsunamis taller than skyscrapers surged across coastlines, drowning everything in their path. In the days that followed, the skies darkened. A thick, choking cloud of dust and sulfur wrapped around the planet, blocking out the sun. Temperatures plummeted. The Earth was plunged into a global winter. Plants died. Photosynthesis stopped. Forests withered. And with no food to eat, the herbivores began to starve. The great horned ceratopsians, the towering hadrosaurs, the long-necked titans of the land, all gone. And where the plant eaters went, the predators followed. Tyrannosaurus rex, the king of the Cretaceous, fell like the rest. It wasn't a single day of disaster. It was months, years, a slow, suffocating collapse of the world as it had been. By the time the dust settled, over 75% of all life on Earth was gone. And yet, it wasn't the end. Because not everything perished. In the shadows, small creatures endured. Tiny mammals, rat-like survivors of a broken world, scrambled underground, feeding on whatever they could find. They were fast, warm-blooded, adaptable. They didn't rule the Earth, but they waited. And when the dinosaurs were gone, the world was empty. Empty, but alive. Over the next millions of years, Earth healed. The skies cleared. Plants returned. Forests rose where ashes had fallen. And the survivors began to evolve. Those small mammals grew larger, smarter, bolder. They spread across the planet, taking on new forms. Some would become whales. Others, elephants. And one small branch would rise to become something the Earth had never seen before. Creatures who could build, imagine, and look back in time. Humans. Today, we uncover the bones of those fallen giants. We study the craters, the layers of ash, the fossilized remains frozen in stone. And we piece together a moment that changed everything. The asteroid that ended the age of dinosaurs didn't just wipe out a species, it reshaped the future. Without it, mammals may never have risen. We may never have existed. It's a terrifying thought, that everything we are, came from a single moment of unimaginable destruction. But it's also a reminder of something else. That from chaos comes creation. That even in extinction, there is rebirth. And that in the story of life on Earth, nothing lasts forever. Except change.